Hi, welcome back. So this record I'm going to talk about now, I've been waiting on since I heard about this kind of being released. What I'm talking about is Duran's compilation, The Greatest. Now, originally, it came out in 1997, The Greatest compilation. It only came out on CD, cassette, minidisc, and VHS back in the day, and it was an updated version of the compilation Decade, which came out in 1989 with some extra tracks. So altogether there's 19 tracks on this album now. So the 14 songs are from the first album right up to Madaziland, including 4 extra singles and New Moon on Monday, which are the actual ones compared to Decade. The reason why this got released, it was released by AMI after they parted ways with the band following the unsuccessful Madaziland, which is weird because I think Madaziland is a great album. I've done a video on that, and I've done a video on the kind of reissued vinyl of that album. Designed to capitalise on the band's extensive EMI-controlled back catalogue. To coincide with the release, they released a single in the UK, Electric Barbarella, which is from Madaziland, which I think is one of the best tracks Duran have done. Brilliant, it's classic Duran. But it was only released in this territory alongside the Greatest album. By 2008, the collection has sold 1.3 million copies in the United States only. So it's platinum in the United. I'm not sure what it is in the UK. I tried to find out some details, but I couldn't find anything out. So they've released it, The Greatest, which came out in 1997-98. First time on vinyl, because it says here on the hype sticker, The Greatest Hits remastered on vinyl for the first time, limited edition 2LP white vinyl. So it's on white vinyl. It's got released on CDs. It's on 2 LPs as well. It's got the original track listing. So good to see this on vinyl. But also, if you look at the cover, you can probably see it in the light. It's embossed on the cover as well, which is great. A nice little touch as well. Duran. It's got all their hits on here. So, I mean, I'm a massive fan anyway, so I listen to all their albums. But this has got things like Is There Something I Should Know, The Reflex, A View to a Kill, which is good to see on the compilation. Ordinary Well, Save a Prayer, New Moon on Monday, which is my favourite song by Duran. Also got the latest singles when Duran went down to 3-piece from the Notorious album. The classics Hungry Like a Wolf, Girls on Film, Electric Barbarella, Skin Trade. All the big ones on here. The only one I think should have been on here, I think I've heard through kind of the grapevine that they weren't a big fan of that track, was My Own Way. I'd love to have seen that on here, because I think that was a standalone single as well, but they seem to have forgot about that in the history of Duran. So the inside sleeve, as you open it up, is just a collage of like Duran images. Not sure where from. I think it's just all over the place. I think some of the videos, yeah, definitely videos. So you've got Rio in there, you've got the Snake, you've got Planet Earth. The back, you've just got the titles on the back. The vinyl 1, I said one side, exactly the same like the middle. You've got the little kind of shots from the videos with Duran. The track listing on the B side. And the vinyl is a lovely white, exactly the same white as the reissue for the when they re-released the first album. There we have it, white. First time on vinyl, and then the second vinyl, exactly the same. The track titles on the B side, and again on gorgeous kind of white vinyl. I'd like to have seen something a little bit different. I mean, I suppose the thing that is different, the fact it's on vinyl, and the fact it's got an embossed Greatest on there. But I think what would have been quite nice to go with this album would be maybe a poster or something inside, kind of depicting kind of Duran through the ages. That would have been quite nice. But I'm so glad it's released, and I'm really glad to do a video. Hopefully you can see that Greatest on there. It's the best Duran compilation there is. There have been many over the years, but officially there's only been things like the Decade, which is a great compilation, great artwork as well. The original of this, I do have the original of this on minidisc and CD, and then now I have the vinyl. And it's great if you just want a kind of a hit of Duran hits instead of having to kind of troll through the albums. So really well priced as well, only 35 quid as well, which I thought was pretty good for a double vinyl, colour vinyl, embossed sleeve. Yeah, so if you don't know this compilation, go and get it if you're a Duran fan, or if you just want your first kind of journey into Duran, this would be the compilation to hear all their big hits. And there you go, Duran, Greatest. Amazing compilation. See you in the next video.